Welcome back to another thrill-packed episode of Saturday Night Gaming presents a Heavenscape venture. That's right, you are joining us for Valos Warbound. However, we will not be on Valos right now. We're going to be in a strange ethereal place known as the Star Forge. For any of you who have seen pictures of heaven or anything beautiful and light and cheery with angels flying, this is not that place. This is more akin to Valhalla, and you will be seeing some warriors and some headbutting and whatnot. But we will find out what happens as we introduce our characters, starting at my right. And before we do that, of course, I am Tony Stevens. I am your GM. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share with your grandmother. She will enjoy this. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. Quit forgetting to call her. Hi, Grandma. And starting at my right, go ahead and introduce yourself, your character, and a short description of yourself.
I'm Quinn, and I will be turning as your favorite fire-flinging, antisocial, scared kind of person who takes great solace in burning down towns. Yeah, it's very funny, isn't it?
Yuck.
So last thing I remember, I punched something in the eye a couple times, it died. Made fun of Thulgrim, as usual. And, then I went to go punch the thing in the face, and that doesn't really work out well. Sometimes I forget how scrawny my arms are, but, who cares?
All right.
It happens.
To you, often. Right?
Yes, but I'm not, it does, I'm very proud of the work I do here.
I am proud of the work you do here as well. Soul.
Okay, I'm Laura. I'm playing Briar. She's a shapeshifter who is not sure how she got here and a bit confused, and that's about all she knows at this
She
point.
went on a mission.
She went on a mission, and now she's here.
All right.
I am Ryan, and I am incredibly handsome. You wanted us to describe ourselves, right?
Describe your character.
No. Describe yourself.
Okay.
Actually, everybody needs to know about this. He is handsome. That is true.
I will be playing as Magni Agnar, and all we really know about him is that he's a big man with a big sword.
And he likes to bathe.
He likes to be clean. He does not like rubber duckies.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Rubber ducky, you are not the one.
No.
Not so much fun.
I question what rubber duckies did to you that you're so terrified of them, but okay.
There's an episode you can go back and listen to.
Yeah, there was
that's fair.
a big bat creature, and there was...
I'm not apologizing for that name.
Yeah. Never will you?
Nope.
Well, go ahead and introduce your new name then.
Okay, well, I am Kyle, and I am playing Chuck, not to be confused with the person Chuck, but the character Chuck. I apologize in advance. This one I will apologize for. Yeah, he's Chuck.
He's Chuck.
Yep.
All right, and now he's up, so he's up Chuck.
Yeah, he up-chucked a bit, and he also
And once
chucked another person.
And once I pay Fulgrim to kill him, then he'll be ground chuck.
All right,
Oh, dear.
keep it going.
Hi, I'm Ronnie. I'll be playing Thulgrim Bloodwind. Oh, it's been so long. And I have no idea where I am. It's really bright. It's brighter than you, Soul.
Impossible. But it can try. It's like a little firefly baby.
All right.
My name is Chuck, not the character.
See, that's the person one.
I will be playing Tatiana, who is a former cultist of Terchilic, who was kidnapped and raised to be a fierce warrior.
All right.
I am Dan, and I'll be playing Kadi of Uthar. He is a Salamara, which is a lizard person. And I'm looking forward to flying all over the battlefield and turning into a giant spirit tree.
I'm looking forward to that as well. I don't know about the rest of you.
I'm not sure how he can look with no eyes. He's a tree.
Spirit tree.
I'm more concerned the spirit trees burn.
My name is Jessica. I'm going to be playing the Acolyte. Her name is Jen. Don't call me Ack,
Yeah,
please.
she has a name.
She's been at the Starforge for quite some time. She's probably the only one who knows what's going on up here.
All right.
My name's John, and am I playing the young John already?
Yeah, sure.
I am playing the young John already.
He is not an amnesiac.
He is not amnesiac.
And maybe we'll find out what he does remember.
That will be very interesting.
It shall be, because I didn't get a whole lot of background
Well,
information.
there wasn't a whole lot.
Good, then I've made it all up.
I gave you.
You have forfeit your backstory.
That mattered, like the actual game itself. None of the stuff that happened is too relevant to John the Red. The only relevant things would be, I don't know, what I told you.
Right. We'll see how much
And what happens.
how much happened and how alternate realities work,
Okay.
or realms, or timey-wimey.
Oh, and there's one thing I didn't tell you.
Uh-oh.
He has no beard. Sorry.
So, John the Red's brother will not be named,
John the Red has
but
He's a man of
this
different
might
color.
not actually have anything to do with it, so I feel safe saying it. At the end of that pirate game, that I did not elaborate on, he ended up in space.
I don't know if I can go there.
Yeah, I'm just
but
saying, that's why I said
we'll see what I can and can't retcon. All right, but as far as everything else is concerned, this will be the Star Forge. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for playing with me, and we'll see where we go from here. Now, where we're going to start off, I want you all to envision there's a tree standing alone in a deserted area. This tree is old as they come. It's actually referred to as an elder tree. And on that tree are two gashes. Somebody chopped into it in an X style. So there are two cuts across the bark of this tree, and slumped over before it is the mangled form of a slumped over creature. Has garbs and cloak all around it, but it doesn't seem to be moving as it is slumped over in front of the tree. So go ahead and give us a little bit of exposition on how you got there. Pronounce your name again.
Kadi.
Kadi.
So, I had a brilliant idea that I had seen others do this ritual that bound them to each other. And I had this special tree that I liked a lot. It always listened to me really well. And I wanted to gain its knowledge and wisdom, so I decided to become its blood brother. And I bound myself to it with my blood and its blood. That might be called sap.
Maybe we're not sure.
It sounds unhealthy. I'm just.
Its
throwing
sap
it out
now
there.
runs through my veins, and we are bound together until I die, which might happen before I get out of this adventure.
Well, you actually feel a little bit better than you did a few minutes ago. You're not sure why. You were starting to get lightheaded. The world was starting to get a little fuzzy on you, but you are starting to regain your vision, and
remember
the
falling
tree
out
is
of the tree.
becoming clearer to you. Now you can go ahead and roll perception for me to see if you can recognize anything else or if you've gained any new attunement.
That is a 20. Nope.
That is
Are you going to be green since you're a green person?
Sure.
Got sap on the brain.
So you don't realize a whole lot. All you do recognize is the tree. The tree itself, you're still very focused on it. You're focused on the feeling of it, on trying to become one with it or hear it. But what you do hear is kind of a strange little...
That was not disturbing at all.
What the heck is that?
I guess I could roll another perception.
Might try to, I
Can I
guess.
just say that you do that too well?
Whatever that is.
I'm gonna try rolling in this actual specialized rolling tray. 14, I think, is still above my perception. Goes
now
down to a 13. No, it doesn't. Never
You
mind.
do start out with 2 fate, so if you want to use,
I would like to use one of my favors. To use a different die. Because that one doesn't seem to be working all that well for me. 6 is below.
So, as you begin to listen, you begin to focus on something more than just a tree. Your vision broadens, and you continue to hear this. And you see something moving throughout the branches of the tree as a small creature, able to fit in the palm of your hand, a wee thing, starts crawling and shimmering down the tree. Now, it's got very bright eyes, bluish fur, and crystalline shards that seem to be protruding from its back as it scurries down and runs right past your feet.
Gonna reach out and try to pet it.
Okay, so you can try to roll dexterity to see if you're fast enough to catch this thing.
That's my specialty. 8 does not get under 3.
No, it does not. So as you reach down to try and pet this thing, you actually stumble over your own feet, and you are now find yourself at the feet of someone else who this creature seems to scurry up their leg and hide within the folds of their monk cloak.
I look up at the person who now has the cool animal that I was trying to pet.
All right. And as you look up, you see, you can go ahead and describe yourself a little bit if you want to.
I am wearing not necessarily monk robes, but cloth, sort of foot wrappings that kind of go up my legs, and a cloak. I'm standing up. I was kneeling before the tree, and I was meditating. And now I'm really alarmed, but kind of only internally. So I'm standing up and I'm holding my bow staff. And I'm just kind of watching this person to see what they're going to do.
I try to stand up.
You can.
Awesome.
It's not hard to do.
Woo! I can stand.
You are older than a toddler.
I was just making sure that all the low rolls were not saying that I was lightheaded.
I'm not going to make you to roll to stand.
Awesome. I introduce myself. I'm Kadi of Uthar. Who are you?
My name is Jen. Do you know where you are?
I'm in the forest that I've always gone to with my tree.
Would I reveal that yet, or would I wait?
That's up to you. You could definitely tell him he's not where he thinks he is.
This is a place called the Star Forge. How did you end up here?
With your tree.
The forest outside of my village is called Starforge.
This is not the forest outside of your village.
Oh. My village moved?
What's your intelligence?
Roll to fast forward this conversation.
Yeah.
No.
It's a 15 to understand Starforges.
You definitely do not understand, and she does not seem to be able to get through to you. You may think to...
I think that we need to go see the teacher. He's going to be able to explain this a lot better than I can.
I like teachers. They teach me things.
We'll
My
see.
tree is a teacher.
I don't know if you're going to like this teacher or not.
This could take a very different turn.
Let's go.
All right, so as you walk from the tree, you actually... you're going away from it, but at the same time, you can see that there are many wonders before your eyes. Lush green grass, the trees almost seem to have crystalline structures exuding from them. beyond the beautiful little creature that you saw that took your fancy and this beautiful mocha-skinned woman who's now guiding you through this land. You walk closer to what seems to be a large lake with a stone structure, stone pillar that actually just raises up from the center of it. And sitting atop it in front of a waterfall is an elderly man in a cloak. Crisscross applesauce. Indian style? How do we say this now?
We approach the stone and
As
wait
he-
patiently
As he
for the
sits.
teacher to notice us.
The term is
Follow her
cross-legged.
lead.
Cross-legged, thank you. Well, that
Yeah,
works.
meditative.
I didn't. I was never taught any of that in kindergarten.
We
have a toddler. So now, as you're sitting there, you actually sit and you wait, and time elapses.
I
You're
don't
not
sit
sure how
cross-legged.
much time elapses, but you notice that your companion seems to be very patient and sits there waiting quietly. So you continue to do so yourself, but you can't quite tell how much time goes by until eventually the teacher turns. His head creaks down to look at you, and he leaps from atop this stone pillar down to where you are, and he says to you, "You, who are you to come to this place?"
I am Kadi of the village of Uthar.
No, what makes you worthy?
Oh, I'm bound to my favorite tree.
How did you bind yourself to a favorite tree? Did you tie yourself to a tree?
The only way I knew how, with my blood and its blood.
Oh, you're a moron. Understood. There is much to teach you, but
It
you
was
have
the smartest thing I could think of.
and this is why I will be teaching you. You have come to the proper person. I am known as the teacher, and that is all you will call me, because I will not give you a name until you have learned better than to kill yourself to talk to a tree.
Yes, sir, the teacher.
Good. All right. And after that, you do take to training with the teacher. You are there for quite some time. He has been showing you how to commune with spirits, how to meditate, how to bond with the environment around you. And you've continued to perform melee and combat training with Jin as she tries to teach you even more about how to combat things, because she is quite proficient with this bow staff. And she has knocked you on your tail, literal tail, time or two. As many months pass by in your mind, at least, as that is how you see it,
Okay.
the two of you have come quite close to each other, and you are also quite fearful but close with the teacher and in your respect for him.
Excellent.
As that time goes by, though, one day you are sitting there doing your chores as he has you sweep the dirt from the dirt and mop the water from the lake. Just different chores.
I've gotten better at it with my wings. I just kind of blow the dirt off of the dirt.
It works well. But you do notice that there seems to be visitors coming to this small portion of this place that you have come to know as home. You see an older man walking down the hillside, followed by what seems to be at least 4 companions.
I will walk over and say hi.
All right. So as you run over, you do see the older man, as I described. He is long white hair, long white beard, one bright blue eye, golden shining armor, flowing purplish, bluish, midnight blue cape. Capes are cool. But as you run over and you say hi, he says, "You! What are you thinking? Are you just... all you people just start showing up here. It's hard for me to keep track of who belongs here, who's not here. Where's your old man?"
Oh, he's over there. He had me cleaning the dirt off the dirt, so...
Cleaning dirt off dirt?
Yes, we can't.
This is going to make you a great soldier, cleaning dirt off dirt.
We can't have dirty dirt, sir.
Dirty dirt would be... Oh. You know what? I think there's somebody that you could get along with famously. Fulgrim, this is your new best friend. Go sweep dirt with him.
What? Why?
Because I told you to. If I save you from the maw of a dragon, you are bound to me. You are possibly the stupidest descendant I have. But just go sweep dirt with the lizard man.
With the pet?
Come quickly. I will help you learn how to clean the dirt off the dirt so that we can fight better. Also,
Fulgrim's confused.
I've completely forgotten.
And that is why you are now friends. Soul, tell him. Just go. You two, go with the lizard man. I'll take the elf lady. And this strange little fella that just keeps showing up.
I give the lizard man head pats.
To go clean dirt off dirt, and then sorry that doesn't.
Burn the dirt if you have to. I don't
That
give
I
a
understand.
good
Alright, come on,
lord.
Pilgrim.
I approach the
Idiocy.
group and greet them and say that the teacher has sent me.
Okay.
How many people are currently gathered?
That would be yourself, Fulgrim, some strange small man, and big lizard.
with wings and armor.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you would start puking, I guess.
I thought you got over that.
I'm getting there.
It comes and it goes.
Oh, little boy.
Dirt from dirt and then dirt.
Clean the vomit up. I don't like that. I'm going to go talk to the
Anyone
teacher.
likes the vomit, sir.
This way, and then I lead them.
All right. So you all start to gather around as you notice that Fulgrim and Soul, at least, know who they are and where they are. Strange lady with horns growing atop her head. They're not quite sure about her and who this other little guy is. So I'll leave you to your own exposition for a second as the old man goes to speak with the teacher.
No.
Leaving you with your own exposition means talk amongst yourselves, sort yourselves out.
So, hello, my name is Soul. How are you doing? I like it. This place is pretty cool. Better, well, it's not better than the mountain I grew up. I can tell you that much. But so yeah, how about that dirt? Not kicks a little. It's not going to clean itself. Fulgrim, do you want to help me out here, my friend?
Here. You can use the broom that I used to
Don't
use.
touch. Don't hand anything to me. I burn things. I don't use.
Oh, you
I'm
should
not
use the
peasant.
broom that I used to use. Now I just use my wings.
Are you kidding me? Why would you hand that to Fulgrim? He only knows how to swing sword. It's like you don't know this man.
Brooms are like swords. You just swing them at the dirt and it goes away.
I know how to clean.
Got yourself a weapon
Tell
again.
me this, Fulgrim. How come your room on the ship was always so dirty?
What?
Mister, I know how to clean all of a sudden. Why was I doing your dishes?
Because that was your job.
That's not the point.
You were the handmaiden.
No, I was the cook. There's a difference. I make the food. Listen here, little piggy. Let's just clean the dirt off the dirt. 'Cause that's-
Still doesn't make any sense.
we're
The
not-
thinking cap helped me learn things.
Listen,
I know this isn't right.
This broom will help you learn things too. The teacher told me that.
I think you got lied to, my friend.
Now, you notice that this huge guy seems really impressive. Maybe even like the most Adonis-like person you've ever seen in your whole life.
More Adonis
All
than
right,
Adonis.
so
Worthy of praise.
I'm going to take the broom and just...
Swing it like a sword.
Smack the dirt.
I'm going to smack the dirt
He's really teaching that dirt a lesson, guys.
with all my strength.
God, everyone hit that floor.
Sound like attacking the dog.
So... I forgot what...
Would you roll?
Well, I have two-handed mastery. I rolled a 12 out of 11.
Oh my God.
You failed to swing the broom.
See, this is what I told you guys. Listen to Soul.
So, basically, as he swings the broom towards the dirt, you see him let go of the broom as it launches off far, far into the distance. Not even a glimmer anymore.
I think
How did
that's
you
a-
do that?
I fly off.
That was
and go catch the
amazing!
broom.
That's.
You should see him throw me.
I
It's
let
pretty
go.
cool.
That's him really talking to you.
What was... How did you... What?
That's
That was incredible!
just me.
I looked at Thulgrim
That
and
was
said,
amazing.
"No, you're supposed to make the dirt go away, not the
No,
broom."
no.
That's what
Don't
we're-
worry about the dirt. The dirt's gonna be there anyways.
I try to kick the dirt.
No. Ignore
I'm
the dirt. Ignore the
angry.
dirt. The dirt will be there regardless. You will kick a layer off. It will still be there. That was incredible.
I succeed.
What?
I succeed. 5 out of 11.
Kick the dirt? So in anger, he kicks dirt on the ground as
dear.
it explodes forth, and all this dirt flies up in your face. You are completely covered in soot now, but you've never seen something so impressive, this show of strength.
I am just in awe of your abilities. Please, you must show me how you do this.
I'm going to need you to stand over here.
Okay, I can do that. Scuttle over.
As he does the next kick, I'm also gonna flap my wings to try and help.
I'm just dusting myself off while
If
just
we
like
can get
drooling,
all the dirt
basically.
off of the dirt, maybe the teacher will actually teach me
My
stuff.
rune testing is going off con still, right?
Yeah.
He's really distracted.
It's a burn dirt.
You don't know what you were getting in when you invited me back to this show. You said, "Come on, my friend."
All right. All right.
It's a dirt tornado.
So as Thulgrim again kicks the dirt,
Ironado.
Look at this.
Kadir,
Beautiful.
Kadir actually takes his large wings and starts to flap them with massive force as the dirt starts to spin in a whirlwind tornado that has now been joined with the primal force of flame, as it is a burning dirt-nado.
There's
Wait,
kind of like
so there's 3 of the 4 elements going on right now.
there's like a shimmer.
There's a lake over there.
While
Someone
I'm
go get
watching
water.
this happen, by the way, I'm very pleased with myself.
Everyone shut your mouths.
I'm over there just clapping.
You shut up.
Look what you did.
Stop
you
your
made-
clapping. You
Okay.
stop talking, you beardless whelp.
Dang.
You all come here to my...
The fuzz is coming
No,
in.
shut your face.
So the acolyte is walking up carrying this broom that came out of nowhere.
Did it go through?
Following the teacher.
You come here to learn from me, and yet you make fools of yourselves.
I have a question.
You will not be answered a question you are
No,
not
no, no, no,
smart
no.
enough to have
Not
answers.
for you. Where did the broom land? How far away was it?
Also,
I
why-
might have you
7
kill him.
cosmic cubic meters.
Also, why do you
Wow,
have
that
your
is far.
students cleaning
She
dirt?
knows of cosmic cubic meters. We all do. It is the only true math.
My grandfather told me to join this.
He came and he
Character.
talked
I
to
take my
me.
bow staff and I whack him and say, "Listen to the teacher and be quiet."
I have spoken with Alden the Mighty. He has told me that you are here to be soldiers for the Source. You're supposedly strong, great, valiant warriors from your own... Well, except you. He said you just keep showing up.
Yeah, I have no idea where we are.
mean, they did-
Where
I
is
mean,
this
of
place?
course, I'm the
Everyone
champion of
shows up
Alcoria.
here for a reason, though, so you must have a good purpose. And that I will find within you. Until then, shut up. How dare you come here thinking you are masters or gods of your kind when you can only master 3 of the 4 elements at once?
I was just trying
Where was the water? None of you thought to put water in that dirty, flaming nado.
I start spitting on it.
There's the water.
Spitfire. Really? As he turns, he smacks you across the
Oh,
face
that
with his
hurt.
one hand,
Oh,
as you
yeah.
then notice as his cloak moves that he has a stump with a golden armored piece covering the stump on his arm.
Does that thing itch? Get infected.
Are you asking me this? Are you seriously
I mean, I've
asking?
never seen
Oh,
it.
Do you
God.
find yourself funny, little man?
No, I mean, but it's how I diffuse situations.
Your humor is horrible. You must have so many daddy issues.
No, well, I didn't know my father. No.
Your father, who's your father?
He never knew his
There
father.
was the fox thing that raised me.
Nobody is raised
He
by
kept
a
saying
fox.
SOL, and I figured that was my name, Soul. So, I mean, that's so maybe me thinks
That's
something
right.
else.
I forgot.
Thorgrim, I'm going to smack you on your head if you don't stop. I'll burn your beard off. I've
He
tried
doesn't
once.
know what SOL means.
Remember what happened last time you angered me? I burned the city down, Thorgrim. It can happen again, and I apologize in advance.
All right.
Oh,
I will kill you.
you
If you
could
don't stop
try.
talking, I'm going to chain you up and have everybody practice as you're the mannequin, the dummy.
I mean, I am not very smart.
You there with the horns and do you have wings? Do you want to describe yourself? At this moment, do you have wings, or am I just making this up?
What do you look like? I am an elven woman with green tinted skin, and I naturally have goat-like horns.
So she's a demon.
You horny green woman,
She's
come
a
here.
fawn.
Yes.
Horned green woman, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You come here, you seem at least a good warrior. What is your purpose?
I do not quite remember.
People have that problem when they come to the Starforge. They often forget. Why, there was a fellow who came here once, running from rubber ducks. He screamed of them. He cried for days. I actually have him inside the waterfall cleaning the rock walls with the water of the waterfall. Many people learn here from me, and that's what you will do. You will learn great things. But you and your small red-headed friend, you interest me more than most. Alden told me of your lineage and of yours. Maybe you will find out. Maybe
Or
that's
maybe-
what you have come here to do.
Or maybe you'll just learn that you really are SOL.
Oh,
That is
win
also
some,
that's a low blow.
the voices in this realm often echo about. They sometimes cheer or
Do
jeer.
they normally
you say
insult
voices?
you like that?
Yes, sometimes
Jesus.
it sounds like an
what
old
is
man.
like sleeping, having some...
I am not the oldest, angriest thing in this realm. Just shut your mouth.
Wait. You say old and angry. Where's there man with white hair and eye patch? He had a really freaking big sword. What was his name again? Started with S.
An old man with a big sword and an eye
Yeah, he
patch.
kept talking about how cool he was. And
Oh, Strathmore.
yeah, that guy.
Strathmore. Many legends have been told of the Strathmore.
He stole my sword.
Oh, you gonna cry about it, you big baby?
I will slap the fire out of
You used
you.
it like giant toothpick, Fulgrim.
That was never your sword.
sword. It's fine.
I made that sword. That should have been mine.
Much time passes as you continue to train under the teacher, and Cuddy has tried to show you the ways of sweeping dirt and listening to what you are told, and each of you trying in your own way to learn what it is you are, where you came from, and what you're doing here.
Oh, I know who I am. I know where I came from. I just don't know why I'm here.
Chuck has taken to constantly following around Fulgrim, cheering him on, sometimes even telling him to get into fist fights and arm wrestling competitions with Magni, because he'd like to see who can flip who the hardest. It's just,
It's always going to be Thorgrim.
yes, he's cheering constantly.
Thorgrim wins. Yes, right?
Can we change his name to Ratso?
So then finally, as much time has passed, even Soul seems to be growing a mustache.
Can I twirl it?
No, it's peach fuzz, but it is growing atop the tuft that you have on your chin. It's almost like a facial hair combination.
Look at me, guys. I got the wicked goatee.
So
nowhere near as good
that's
as
just an example of how long you've been here.
Excuse me,
He's
so you got a
actually
little
grown
brown
hair.
on your nose?
Oh, yeah, it's always there.
The teacher calls
freckles.
Jin to take the group to a very special temple. He tells her that there's an important mission that needs to be undertaken. There's a very vital individual in the realms that must be found at all costs. And it is very important to take the stupid god children and their new friends on this quest. So she's been given all of the information on how to find this temple, and she gathers you all together and takes you all with her as you march for days on end across hillscapes and mountainsides until you get to a carved-in cavernous temple. It's got etchings and runes all about it, and just above the temple door, what appears to be a runic symbol that has the appearance of a bird. And as you walk through the temple doors, there is an elderly creature waiting inside for you. It is covered in blue robes and has a large hunchbacked feature to it.
Why does that thing look so weird? Sorry, everyone was thinking it, I just have to say.
Maybe it is you that look weird,
Oh,
little
I've already
fleshy
accepted
pink
that.
monkey
I accepted
thing.
that back a long time ago.
Oh, well, you sound weird too.
We have grown. We didn't attack.
Normally, the teacher teaches people to be silent first and foremost.
The teacher has sent us to you.
Yeah, thanks.
Ah, to the temporal temple. That is indeed a pleasure to see you, as he removes his hood and reveals that he is a turtle-like creature.
I'm so confused. Since when can
So
animals
good to
talk?
see another lizard form.
It's Master Oogway.
First, there's the flying lizard.
I never even thought of him. Yeah, all right. Come deeper into the temple.
Yeah.
I was very fascinated in him. Are you the turtle man that our friend hurted?
Friend hurted. By hurted, do you mean snap neck and cut off my head?
Is that you?
I recall you, you moron.
I'm so happy.
I am
Are you
so
okay with
sorry.
our business whole situation?
No, don't
Are
be
you
sorry,
alright?
Thorgrim.
I
Nothing
am
you ever
in
do
my
could be
eternal reward.
That was actually wrong.
I am happy for me,
Once.
not so much for you. You are not.
If you
bad.
say so.
That's fair.
I can still see the blood coursing through your veins.
This is the guy who John snapped his neck and killed him, remember? Well, I mean, we all kind of helped. I burned him.
Yes, I remember he
Man, what the
tried to snap his neck, and then Einar decapitated him.
Speaking very
did
much
what?
so to the point, there's actually someone you must go find.
We-
That is why you've been brought here today, is actually to go find the Master of Time himself. The great man known as the Red. You must go back in time to his origin and find him there so that he can remember who he is.
The Red.
Only then will he become Time's omnipotent master.
Wait, are you talking about John the Red?
Yes, John the Red. Crazy boy carries a head around in his pocket. Talks to him.
Yes, I know who he is. He tried to force us to eat jam.
It's very good, jam.
You and me.
You know this
Well, I mean,
Master
yes.
of Time?
He said he was my father, and I only lied about it because he said he'd give me something.
Oh, he said he was your father. Did he ever get a paternity test done?
I don't know, so sorry.
That's what he said. He said he went to the future and found out he was his
Never
son.
had this.
It's very strange how genetics can be so similar over time. Okay, well, off you go through this door over here. You talk too much. Shut up.
Before we go, I just want to commend you on the cleanliness of the temple. The rocks are pristine, and the dirt is the cleanest dirt I have ever seen.
It takes much time. I will hug you, gentle fellow.
I'll be okay.
But you're so gorgeous.
You look a little slimy, and
Oh,
I've
no,
already had
it's-
a bath
It's
today.
lotioned. I lotion constantly. Avino.
I hug him.
Oh,
I joined the hug.
this is okay. I'll let
Alright,
it
guys,
happen.
it's getting a little weird.
I give him head pats. It's okay. I am so sorry.
He gives you back pats and says, "Thank you. That's okay. I'm happy now."
Good.
And he takes you over to a doorway and basically shows you to it. And you know at this point you have one choice when it comes to a door. You can open it, walk through it. You can pretend like you don't know how to open it and roll a whole bunch of crazy things to see if you can break it down. Or you can just sit on the other side and stare at it and say it can't open. I'll leave it up to y'all to decide.